So Bofield's just run out of petrol. There's two concepts he's got to keep it under control here. Making sure the petrol cap is not going to be on, not properly, but like when he goes to use it and it's upside down, it burns you. So the cap's got to be checked. So he'll check the assessment, he'll fill that up, raises it to a level high, gets the tank up to an angle so he can fill it up. Pretty basic, guys. Just fill it up with a green. Green is 2-stroke. Okay, so you'll learn the mixtures. You'll be given the mixtures. That's enough, Bon. Alright, so you'll be given the mixtures, guys. Green for 2-stroke. 2-stroke green, red for 4-stroke. So he then checks the cap as well. Checks that there's no petrol as he tips it upside down to make sure that there's no fuel. And then he does a prime pump on it. Pumps the pump 1, 2, 3. Gets the fuel sending and goes. So that's pretty much basically how you fuel it, and we'll teach you the 2.5 method. In fact, I'll just tell you now how it's done. Just give me 1 second and I'll explain. So there's 125 milliliters to a 5-litre tank. So it's 40 to 1 if I remember, 45 to 1. So it would be like this. In here, my red. In here, my red. Little trustworthy. One of these, 119 mils. It should be 125. No big deal. I want my 2-stroke engines properly oiled in the piston ring so they don't get thrashed. You open up this, you pop it in there. So you fill up your 2-stroke. You fill it up into this. You pop it into here. Then you put red petrol from the service station and mix it with the 2-stroke oil. So 2-stroke oil. There's another way to do this, and that's with this little thing here. Now this is a 2-litre Nurofen little, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this thing here is a 2-litre. We need 2.5, 2.5 to a 1 litre. So I want 2.5 2-stroke oil. That's 2 full ones, 2 full ones, and then the half here. Into this is a 2-stroke mixture with petrol from the servo or 4-stroke petrol for the car. Red. So 1 litre, 2.5 of these of 2-stroke oil. 2-stroke oil. Read your oils to understand what they are. Read them, have a look. Ask on site, you'll know what a 2-stroke oil is, or a lawnmower oil, or an engine oil, or a bar lube oil for your chainsaws. So there's like 3-4 different oils. So make sure you know your 2-stroke oil, 2.5 to 1 litres, which is 25 mils. Now, if you don't have one of these on site, the trick of the trade is, this is a 2-stroke bottle you buy from a servo for $5, guys. This cap here is around the same as that. So one of these is equal to one of those. That's around 20 mils in that cap. So this cap is approximately 20 mils. So standard would say, it's not perfect, it's not accurate estimates, but it will condition the engine and not blow up. 2.5 of these into that 1 litre, or 2.5, I prefer always. First and foremost, that is more accurate. Into 1 litre or 125 mils. 120, 125 into this green machine. Now, if the machine is blowing a green smoke, it's running too rich, too much 2-stroke oil mixed in with the petrol. If it's running too blue smoke and it's revving high and it's called pinging, that means that you don't have enough oil and it's going bing, 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 bing. Revving high and just popping and pinging at the top end. That means you're not lubricating your 2-stroke engine. Turn the fucking thing off and put more 2-stroke oil in it straight away. Now the mixture should go to a nice green looking color from a purple red to, from a standard 4-stroke purple bluish sort of look, we'll go a bit more green. 2-stroke is a green, and I think you can get a red 2-stroke as well. So it will go in color. Now if it's perfectly mixed, you shouldn't have much smoke coming out the exhaust or a high ping. It should just run smooth. You hear that engine, maybe a little bit of exhaust, and it's padding down nicely. It's not high revving, it's just perfect. So the mixtures are great. So if you've got too much smoke coming out, it could be another factor of the machine. It could be the rings, piston rings, or who knows. The whole point is just understand 2.5 to 1 litre, 125 to 5 litres, and that's the rule. I want to see always making sure that's clear and understood. So the first rule, other rule with a whipper snipper is, first thing you do on site, the very first thing is you look for water tap feature and you tap that. And the second rule is, if you're doing a house like this, is you'll do the side first, because you're going to forget all the other areas at the back, and then you work your way forward and put your tool away in the van, get the blower, go to the back and blow it out. Keeping synchronized on time is money. So that's it guys, any questions are welcome, follow your guide. So he's just going in nice and level there off the inch down, not hitting nothing, he's just going on that straight level, changes on a 45 or gets that straight cut. Okay, so we hope that was great training for you guys. That's a weed whacker in general. One more thing that I would like to show you on a weed whacker. What? Just hold the weed whacker at me. Alright, so one thing you like to teach you at the end, you just want to change, just extend that for me so they can see the extent. So he's going to extend the string. On site, we'll show you how it's done guys. Now he's going to hit that there, rotating that to this blade here, and that will cut it. And in here it's got screws, so if ever that comes loose, all you do is pop a screw in there and tighten that up. So that's part of tools and how to use them, but that's another tutorial. But that is how you use a string. See now he's spinning that, and it just cut that string. So you don't do that up in the air, because if that goes flying, you could hurt someone, and no one wants to go within your area. That's very important. Number 2 is, that's how you extend the string, that's how you use your 2-stroke, and that's how you cut even levels. So he's just going in there on a 45 level, and he's just coming in tightening that up. Alright guys, I hope this helps you. So that's how it's done, boys and girls. Just enjoy your job. I'm just hitting here breathing. Oh, what a beautiful day, doing some gardening, a bit of hard work will pay. This job might pay a few hundred, not just $20, $50, $60. I just think, halt! Well, Phil! When you see people walking past, you back right off. You stop straight away. Obviously, if they're not in your view, you don't know what's going on. So if you're working with someone and the other person doesn't see them, then you let them know to stop or slow down and make sure that no one is hurt, number 1. Okay, so that's the last thing. Everything has naturally occurred on site today. The customers come up and ask, don't declare information. Yep, we haven't, we're doing our job. So we've asked the customer to step aside for safety. That's a very important thing. Naturally on site. Fantastic tutorial guys. I don't have to make any more. You've learned everything in this concept of this video and the previous. Take on board, watch it again. We hope you enjoyed it all. Stay safe, enjoy your job guys, and when you're working with a team, look after each other and enjoy the sun. Enjoy that beautiful sun, all the rain. Dance in the rain all day long. Thank you guys.